Right, good morning people. It's now 7:31 in the morning. We're just approaching Wooler and I've turned on the record the distance from the Wooler road sign over the stone bridge, turn left, go up the Peth, and then we're going along the country lane towards Langley Farm Road where we went before, but we'll be turning right at the crossroads and heading towards the CAREYBURN bridge because we're going to do the walk today from CAREYBURN bridge called HARTHOPE, how you pronounce it I'm not sure, but I just thought I'd record the journey, turning left over the bridge here and going up the hill into the Peth, and then turning left at a pub called the Crown and Anchor, and then you just head along a bit of a country lane. Left, keep left there, Jim. Go up the Peth, yeah. Then you just look for a pub at the top of the hill here called the Crown and Anchor, and we're turning left there. So here we go people, up the Peth in towards Wooler. This is just to let people know how to get to these walks that's never been before. So left turn just past these cars. Here we turn left here, Jim, up the hill. And there's the pub, the Crown and Anchor. So you turn left up Cheviot Street and you pass a couple of churches going up the hill. There's the first one, Methodist Chapel, Glendale Hall, and there's the second one. And it's just like a country lane as you leave Wooler. First time I drove along here, I missed the turn at the right hand side at a bit of a crossroads, and I ended up going straight down towards Middleton, and I ended up in a farm and we had to cross a ford. So obviously we made a big mistake. So this time I'm filming it to the point where you turn right to go to Middleton Hall, so you don't make the same mistake I made. An indication that you're getting close is when you see the electricity pylons alongside the road as you're going down. As you can see, it's only like one lane, like country tractor trail. And you can see the electricity pylons coming up, so you're literally following the pylons. And there's a farmer with his quad bike and a couple of farmers with a dog. So straight on, and we're not far from the crossroads where you turn right. About half a mile from here I think. Following the farmer along now on his quad bike. He'll be heading down to the farmers at the bottom, South Middleton, North Middleton. Oh, loads of water. Way. That's at the Carby Monkey again now. Right, this is the crossroads. You've got the cycle sign there with 68 on it and turning right here. And you know you've hit the right turn because there's like a one big tall tree, unusual tree, straight ahead there on the left. Once you see that, you know you've taken the right turn. That unusual tree straight ahead, you know you've taken the right turn then when you see this. And now we're heading towards Middleton Hall, where you end up going and you do like a bit of a zigzag to the right over the water, and then you do a quick left turn, and the next sign you know that you're on the right road is that there's a red post box fitted into the wall on the left hand side. So we're not far from CAREYBURN Hough Bridge now. It's a bit of a bumpy road now, but straight ahead is Middleton Hall, where we do the zigzag turn right and then turn left. So this is how easy it is to get lost if there's no signpost and you don't know where you're going. So this is the road that you take to go towards Langley Ford Farm, where you park the car at the end of the road as far as you can go, and then off to the right is the pathway that leads up to the Cheviot, and that's where we parked last time. So there's a sharp turn here to the right now at these gates, and then there's a left turn that goes up the hill. And then you look on the wall and there's a post box. There's a signpost there, HARTHOPE Valley left and up the hill. And there's a bus sign there, over 16 seats. There's the post box on the left, so you know you're on the right track. Now this will climb up the hill, and then it goes over the top towards the farm at the bottom. It's a bit of a steep bank coming up here, mind, so you've got to be careful. I'm just going to shut my gob now and let you enjoy the countryside driving up the hill here to get to the beginning of the walk we're going to do today. So we're going to just park the car just before the CAREYBURN Hough Bridge, the white bridge, and then start the walk. Two pheasants running along the road there. Huge. So these are the telltale signs that you know when you're in the country. Just beyond these farms, Jim, I think you go down a bit of a dip and then bend around the white bridge. It's where the quad bike with the farmer came that day with his collie dog and all the sheep when we came here last time. And there's the signpost, HARTHOPE Valley. So down here, go towards the bridge, Jim. So over the cattle grate, go down an S-bend road, and then you'll start seeing where the bridge is over the burn, CAREYBURN. So this is a real steep bank going down, so once again you've got to be careful. There's pheasants all over both sides of the road here. Absolutely beautiful. The valley here is just teeming with life. You don't have to look for it to see it or hear it. There's the bridge up ahead, Jim. So I think people just park on the right hand side on the grass. But we'll have to see if it's too boggy or we'll not get back out. There's the white bridge coming up ahead. So most people just park on the grass here on the right hand side now. Just here, Jim, anyway where it's the driest point. Right, I'll stop recording. There's a nice big pheasant street ahead just before the bridge. Right, I'll stop recording now because I've got to look for a place. Good morning, people. Here we are on the road that leads to CAREYBURN Hough Road Bridge. So I'm just doing a short video to show you where we've come from and where we've parked the car. and obviously pointing in the direction of the start of our walk, which is that direction where the white bridge is. That's the CAREYBURN bridge, and we'll be following the CAREYBURN right up the valley there, up onto the top of those hills towards BROADSTRUTHER. So we'll be climbing and climbing and climbing eventually right up there. And going on the top of those crags, across the top of the hills, and then looking back down the valley towards the car here. The birds are singing. There's millions of pheasants all around. And there's some sheep enjoying the early morning graze. Not a care in the world. Right peeps, we're going to get away, set off for this walk. Our way's been up there. Right, just a short little movie to show where the car's parked at the side of the road, coming along towards Langley Farm Road. I'll just pan round towards where the burn is, down below here. It's quite a nice little morning here. It's getting quite warm already, but there's still mist up on the hills there. So that's the car on the road, and then pan round to the CAREYBURN bridge, which is there. And then there's your signpost there. Through this gate is the start of the walk that we're taking today. Just zoom into it a little bit. Now you can't actually see the writing on the post, but there's the gate that we'll be going through to start the walk. Okay, bye for now, Pete. So we've started our walk from CAREYBURN Bridge, which is just in the distance there, and we've started walking along the path, keeping the burn to our left. What you spotted?
Running.
What was running? Oh, big hares. Oh, it's teeming with wildlife along this valley. It's absolutely gorgeous. So eventually we'll be ending up right up there, people. We're being watched by the sheep up there. Just at the top of the fence there, he's peeping his head out at the top, look. Funny bugger. So just see if I can get him for you, people. He's spying on me. Is that him there? There he is. He's thinking, what are you doing in my field, you lot? He's probably complaining because we're breaking the silence in the... We've had to make a decision whether to walk along the sheep's trail along the edge of the river, or come up this path here onto this rocky crag that I'm on now, which hopefully will go up the top and then back down towards the river. But if you follow the path along the riverside, it starts getting a bit naughty, with trees overhanging, gorse bushes, so the path's not very wide or easy to get past, especially where the trees are down there. So we're going to stick to this rocky path, follow it for a while, and see if we can get back down towards the river on the corner there. So the rocky craft pathway comes along away from the water. It's a bit thin and a bit naughty. It'd be really slippery if it was all wet, so if you do take this path away from the river, you'll have to be careful. But I'll just pan round now and show you up that mountain there where the little waterfall's running all the way down. And I'll pan round to show you the path's just opening up onto a grassy verge again, which is a little bit easier. And hopefully that the shed will come round in vision soon, plus the CAREYBURN waterfall. Bye for now, peeps. Right people, I've just stopped to make a little short movie so I can pan round to the waterfall, because it's just coming into view as we got round this corner. So we came up the rocky pathway from the river, came along this grassy verge type thing, past a fire hydrant of all things. Now I'll pan round the valley and then I'll show you where the waterfall is in view, about 1,000 yards up. So the burn's running underneath her, just down in the valley there, as you can see now. Now there's the waterfall, so I'll try and zoom into it slowly but surely. That'll do. Beautiful. So the next stop will be sitting down beside it underneath, just for a short rest before we take off. Right, bye for now from the Domino Duo. That's my new name, black and white Domino Duo. Well, we're just about at the CAREYBURN waterfall, but I just want to film the rocky crag, the thin pathway along the bottom of this ravine thing. It's if you've got balance issue, you'd have to use either walking sticks or do what I do, lean over and keep a hold of the rocks on the side just to keep your balance. Because if you don't, you'll end up down there, down a rocky bed to the bottom and maybe roll into the water. It's a lovely walk so far, but it can be a bit tricky for people that's got balance issues like myself. But I'm just taking my time and I'll get there, as the waterfall's just ahead here. And there she is. This is what everybody likes to stop and look at when they do this walk. I'll just inch my way a little bit further forward there, and I'll stop just for a second till I get to the top of that rock there. Right, I'm right above the CAREYBURN waterfall, and I'm standing on a flat platform near now, so I can do a little bit easier recording without worrying about falling over or falling off even. Well, I'll just pan around and show you the whole waterfall scene. Lovely place here just to sit down and watch this lovely water coming down the waterfall. So relaxing. Then we'll be heading up past those trees up ahead for the next part of the journey. Well, I hope you like the waterfall scene here. It's very therapeutic. Oh, there's the big word for you. And I didn't get that off the back of a crisp packet. Therapeutic. Lonely tree on the top of the crags here. That's looking back down towards the valley and the white CAREYBURN where we came from, where we parked the car. So we've got this far so far. Right, bye for now, Pete, from the Domino Duo.